Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are back. Today we are in for a treat. We are at Archery Country in Austin, Texas. That bird would shut the f***. It is oozing testosterone. So you just know there's a lot of grip strength in here. No homo. Pause. Dude, have you ever seen a disappointed father face? This is it right here, dude. Apparently, they play a lot of dice around here. Ladies and gentlemen, what a treat, okay, to get the Sasquatch himself on. I am into and it might just be an archery shop, but if you come here, you also can get Christmas decorations. They have reindeer, elusive as the Sasquatch, they would say. Tyler, the owner of Archery Country. Yeah. They just keep everything in here, dude. This is where Tyler, the owner, comes and he hangs upside down like a f***ing bat. His back hurts a lot because he has the weight of the world on him. What do we got going on today?
This is the Veterans Adaptive Shoot. We got Hoyt to donate bows. I got a bunch of brands to donate a bunch of stuff. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna take them out to Staccato Ranch and do a shoot.
A wild Sam Stevens has been spotted here in the range. One of the best statistically hunters in the world. What's the smallest thing you've ever hunted? Field mouse, grasshopper?
Oh yes.
What do you take them down with?
Just a recurve, longbow.
You've actually shot a mouse with it?
Oh yeah.
Do you pose? You hold them by the ears like the same thing?
I have posed pictures with mice. Yes, I do.
I follow Sloane on Instagram. He's like a modern day Wyatt Earp or something. He's riding horses. He's at the 4-6's ranch, just doing random things out there, just like roping baby lambs and shit. We might shoot some arrows. We might shoot some blow darts. I'm looking to get freaky today, okay? So let's go with the tour. Welcome. Tyler, the owner of Archery Country. Yeah. Thanks for blessing us, for allowing us to come here. What do we got going on today?
So, this is the Veterans Adaptive Shoot. Really and truly, this thing is just a pre-party for that. This is just an Archery Country community gathering. Yeah. Come get together and hang out. So the real deal is what we're doing right now. Some of these dudes that are like adaptive, they're all missing an arm or a leg or something from war, battle, all that kind of stuff. Setting those guys up with bows. We got Hoyt to donate bows. I got a bunch of brands to donate a bunch of stuff. All that stuff, we're setting them up, we're building them stuff. Tomorrow morning, we're gonna take them out to Staccato Ranch and do a shoot. So we've set up, the guy that runs TAC went out there, set up a 25 target course, kind of like an archery club course. And we're gonna run that. They're gonna go out there and shoot archery all day at little foam deers and have a good time. And
that's awesome.
Go eat at Terry Black's barbecue and go to Rogan's Comedy Club.
Oh, hell yeah. So wait, so all these veterans, you guys are teaching them how to shoot archery. You're making them stronger. They're making them more dangerous.
That's exactly what we're going to do.
And I've been to Archery Country for a while now. This is probably the best club in the country. No pun intended.
There's no problem.
Yeah, it's a community-focused spot out here. So if you're visiting Austin, come to Archery Country. Yep. Get to meet the Sasquatch himself. That's Tyler did. Last question. What is the biggest animal you've ever shot?
That eland right there. I don't know how big it is, but it was a big one.
Big enough.
I remember shooting it with an arrow and thinking, please God, have enough juice to take this dude down.
And what's the smallest animal you've ever shot?
Probably my first whitetail deer I ever shot.
Really?
That was bad. It was real bad.
All right, cut it. We don't want that. How long have you been into hunting? This is where Joe Rogan comes and practices karate on the animals. They got everything here for sale. If you come here, you even can get a water. 3/4 full, 3/4 off. It's a spring sale. A wild Sam Stevens has been spotted here in the range. One of the best statistically hunters in the world. A gem, kept secret of Archery Country. Hell yeah. This is what is amazing. We're joking right now, but Archery Country is dope. They have some of the best, the techs here that work here, and the community, the people that just hang out. Sam Stevens is basically just a cobweb. You come in here, you know you're gonna see him in the corner just lurking there watching you. Jordan Janecka over here, one of Austin Archery Country's premier techs and private lessons. I've taken a few privates with him, and he definitely touched me. Jordan touched me. Okay. Emotionally, spiritually. But he made me better as an archer. So you take the good with the bad.
These are actual petroglyphs out of the caves. So we're going to fill in all the bare spots with the petroglyphs. This one's fireman stuff.
Okay.
For all my buddies.
Whoa. Who brought the guns to an archery shop, dude. This is Sam Stevens. This is, I feel like Archery Country's best known secret. Backcountry hunter, meaning he goes out there without a toothbrush and just a bow.
Oh, I have a toothbrush.
Oh, you have a toothbrush?
Yes.
Who are you doing it for?
14 days is the longest stint in the mountains, so.
Wow. What's the smallest thing you've ever hunted? Field mouse, grasshopper, what do we?
Yes.
Yeah? You've hunted field mouse before? With what? What are you taking them down with?
It's the recurve, longbow.
You've actually shot a mouse with it?
Oh, yeah. I have pictures to prove it.
Really?
We used to shoot them in our old bow shop back in the 90s.
Do you pose? You hold them by the ears like the same thing?
I have posed pictures with mice. Yes, I do.
Any tips or advice for anybody who wants to get into hunting, and especially bow hunting? Because I feel like it's a little intimidating.
Just come into a shop like this. All the guys are really cool.
Yeah.
Asked a whole bunch of questions. Nothing. There's not a stupid question. Go to somewhere where people are going to treat you right and get the right stuff, and then find somebody that's been there, done that, and take their advice.
What the heck? What are you guys doing OnlyFans taxidermy? We're here in the neighboring building next to Archery Country. This is where I met Tyler, was bringing in my baby whitetail that I shot, my first one, and he didn't laugh at me. He said, okay, we can do that one. But this is Animal Art Taxidermy. I met Tyler on the phone, and he was so nice and everything. I thought he was trying to hook up with me with how nice Tyler was. He was like, yeah, come on down, man. We'll give you the friends and family discount. Heck yeah. I'm here right now with Dustin. He's one of the taxidermists here. What is it like working in a spot like this?
So I've never had, to be honest, with a boss like Tyler. So I met Tyler by bringing my bow in here, and he saw my taxidermy sticker on my truck, and he was like, hey, man, looking for part-time work? And I was like, yeah, a little bit. So we kind of hit it off, and Tyler, there's no way to describe him because he literally treats you like family. Once you come into this organization or just walk through the door as a customer, he treats you like you're a family person. And so from the get-go, him and Miss Lisa have been just golden, to be honest. Just great people, do anything for you. I mean, literally give you the shirt off their back if you needed it, Yeah. And so Tyler is just, he's shown me a different, side of being a boss, I guess. Yeah. So I've always been a number to somebody, even in the military. So it's kind of neat to see that opposite effect, I guess.
Yeah. That was a much nicer way to say. I said he was trying to hook up with me. He was like, he treats you like fair. Go with his take on how Tyler is. And how'd you get into taxidermy?
So a little bit of a weird story, but
we're here for it. This is YouTube. We're ready for it.
Well, I'm ex-military, so my little brother's ex-military. He actually committed suicide back in 2021. And so his biggest thing was he was just unhappy with life and his job and everything. And so I kind of took that to heart because I was the last person to ever speak to him alive. Yeah. And so, I knew what he was kind of going through. So I was like, you know what, it's time to follow my dreams. And so after that, I was like, I'm going to taxidermy school. So I quit my job, went to school, and, the VA paid for it and whatnot. But I finally I had to do it. And it was just a dream that I've always had. But I never went for it because, I always had a wife that depended on me, kids that depended on me. So it was it never was the right time. Yeah. And then after that, I was like, you know what? There's never going to be a right time. So I just went ahead and did it.
That's a beautiful story, brother.
Now I'm here. So
yeah, that's amazing. I'm sorry for your loss, and and that is one of those things where it is amazing that you found something you're passionate with, and you're doing it. So congratulations, brother. That's amazing. What is it about taxidermy that makes you so happy? Is it just the being able to work with something objectively, and this one, it's such a physical thing, and you're in there when you're doing it? And what do you love about it?
Honestly, I think the reaction from the customer. Yeah. That is my absolute favorite. You get, the older guy that's shot hundreds of whitetails, and they come in here that's my fifth or sixth one, cool. But let the little kid come in here with his first deer, and mount that for him, and then see that smile on his face. And it's just I guess in a way, it's my way to provide a little bit of joy to someone. I don't know. So that's kind of where I get my enjoyments, watching the reaction from the customer. And I really think that's my favorite part, to be honest.
This is the most beautiful man I've ever met in my life. What's the weirdest thing that someone's ever brought in here to ask You did. Taxidermist.
You should ask Tyler about this one. But we had a lady come in the other day. Her son chopped off his pinky with a skate, an ice skate. And she wanted us to freeze dry his pinky. We did it.
Really? Did Tyler put it on a little mount and just like run
we stuck it on a little needle and painted it like chrome almost. That's the best color is chrome. And that's what it is. We gave it to her and it was a chrome pinky.
Wow. And the son is okay and everything. She was okay.
He was fine.
I want to Google this lady. That might have been a trophy of her own and being like, it was my son's. What is your favorite thing to actually, what do they call it, by the way? Is it just called mounting?
For the most part, yeah. These would be classified as like shoulder mounts.
Okay.
This is a half life size.
Okay.
And then a full life size would be with all 4 legs. I have something really cool.
Yeah. He just brings a person out. Oh my gosh.
It's a freeze-dried baby deer.
Whoa. What happened?
And then this is a leopard cat.
Whoa. So was this for someone who just brought it in, or did you guys find this?
No, someone always brings these in.
Okay.
Yeah, we have people calling about their actual pet cats and their pet dogs, and we
refuse them.
We don't want to do them because it's really hard to make that dog or that cat make that facial expression that you're expecting, because you've looked at that animal for how many years, and so it's like I'll never be able to redo what you're expecting, so it's just better to say no.
Yeah,
it really is.
You start getting the weird pet cemetery area when you start getting people's pets. You start hearing them bark and meow in the middle of the night. I feel like a news reporter with this.
I love
it's
it.
a bit much, to be honest with you. We find a wild Sloane Brown, a legendary pull, to be honest with you, to have him here. Sloane has his hand in everything outdoors, it feels like. What do we got going on today?
We got the pre-Total Archery Challenge block party. Archery Country is hosting it. So a bunch of the Black Rifle guys are in town. There's a Veterans Adaptive shoot tomorrow, so we're getting them all set up with bows and hanging out. We got food and drinks and some giveaways, and all the homies are in town, so it's the place to be.
I follow Sloane on Instagram. He's like a modern-day Wyatt Earp or something. He's riding horses. He's at the 4-6's ranch, just doing random things. He's out there just like roping baby lambs and shit. You hunt as well. What is the biggest animal you ever taken down?
Actually, it's right inside that door. It's an elk.
Is it the elk?
Yeah,
the first thing people... That was yours?
It was mine. Yeah, I killed it in New Mexico. Yeah.
What'd you get it with?
Bow.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Bill Thompson, the creator and founder. Thanks, JT. No big deal. Yeah. Dude, he loves the camera, JT.
He's been drinking since 2 p.m.
Yeah. We're here with Bill Thompson, creator of Spartan Forge.
Yep.
What is Spartan Forge? I see it all over.
Spartan Forge is a mapping program for hunters, but it involves a lot of other stuff: research, tag draw odds, topographical analysis, high resolution imagery. Just kind of, instead of just mapping, it gets you everything that you need before the hunt, during the hunt, and after the hunt.
And what made you want to create something like this? I know you have a background in the military, special forces, and an avid hunter. What made you be like, I'm going to do this? Was it like a need in the hunting community, or were you just...
Yeah. So to be clear, I wasn't a special forces guy. Okay. I was a nerd for special forces guys. So I worked in the SF community, special missions units, JSOC, that type of thing, doing intelligence preparation of the battlefield. I worked on other programs that they had, like ATAC, other mapping programs, battlefield, battle space deconfliction, and intelligence collection. And I saw that a lot of the hunting apps that were out there kind of just did like the in the field part. So I wanted something that did, research prior to going to the field. What equipment do you need? Like, we have an AI where you can ask questions about. It's curated for hunters. Like, how can I do dead reckoning? How do I dress an animal? How do I do all these things? So there's the research part, in the field part, different map representations other than just topo and aerial. We have a LiDAR layer and other things. We have a Blue Force tracker where you can share location or you can share pins with people, kind of like Life 360. So I did the same stuff while I was in the military, and I just saw kind of a market differentiator if I did something that was more all-inclusive instead of just focusing on in the hunt, prior to the hunt, during the hunt, and after the hunt.
Yeah. What's the biggest thing that you've hunted?
Black bear,
What is the smallest thing you've hunted?
squirrels.
Squirrels. Anything else you want to add?
No, I mean, you can check us out at spartanforge.ai or on Instagram, spartan.forge, and ask some questions. I usually answer them, so hit us up there.
Would you advise not shooting that one?
I mean, I can see the wood, yeah.
So don't do that.
Well, I mean, shoot wood? Yeah, no, but...
My original sensei, he doesn't know it, but I pray to him every night to make me shoot straight, not sexually, but and narrow, with an arrow. Jordan Janecka of Archery Country, the lead tech. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Does it say that on the website?
It can.
See? Gets my willy tingling. Anyway, he's the man who first gave me my first lesson here at Archery Country. The man is a wizard. He knows what you're gonna do before you even do it. Could I shoot one arrow and have you tell me if my technique has gone to shit?
Yeah, let's see.
Did you watch the Olympics? No. None of it? Okay. There's this lady who wasn't very good at breakdancing, but she got to breakdance.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. I was wondering with your teaching if there'd be a chance I could go to the Olympics.
And breakdance?
If that's what you want to teach me. I didn't know if you knew that, but bow hunting, I don't know if you have any other hidden Olympic level skills, just let me know. I felt nervous knowing that Jordan was looking at me.
I'm judging.
It was very
judging.
judgmental, dude. I mean, I wouldn't have killed a field mouse if I was going for it.
Let's do one more.
What'd you think of the form, though?
There's a lot we could change.
Okay. You know what? Silently, I felt that, and I was like, well, I'm gonna pay for this right now.
Touch your nose. There you go. Better. Now we might need to lengthen it, or you might just be pulling away from that string.
Yeah.
All right. I'd say relax a little more in here.
Am I with my front arm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. God, it's nerve-wracking when you have such a pro with you, dude. Like, if this was sex, I would not be able to be hard right now. Like, I'd be like, let me just go to the bathroom for a second.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, that feels better.
There you go.
I felt more unstable pulling it. Dude, have you ever seen a disappointed father face? This is it right here, dude.
What can I say?
Yeah. Apparently he's not mad, he's just disappointed, dude. Oh no, where's the third one? Oh.
I think that was your first one.
That felt like that might have been the last one.
Was it?
He pulled all three from the bullseye. It felt like the foundations were just off. It just felt like I haven't been putting in the work, coach. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I can see that. A little rusty.
I know he's not trying to be mean, but it hurts. But it hurts in a good way. Like I let him down, and I'll be back later, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, come to Archery Country.
Please.
This has been amazing. Thanks for having us. We're about to pop off with the party. It's about to start. What kind of food are we cooking?
We have got chicken fajitas and
Love the
nachos.
Oh yeah. Thank you,
man.
Tyler. Appreciate
Thank
your time,
you, dude.
dude.
Thank y'all for coming, man.
Yeah.
It was cool doing all this, man.
Let's
It's a cool deal.
Let's get fajita wasted, dude.
Fajita wasted.